Welcome to Does the Team Think? Good evening, I'm Vic Reeves and welcome to Does the Team Think, the radio programme that invites four vulgarly dressed yet adorable starlets to answer questions posed by our audience of common workmen and women. That's you lovely people. So, without any further adues, let's meet our guests tonight, aren't they lovely sitting there? Pull your pants up nice and high. It's Sean Hughes. There he is. Looking gorgeous in head-to-toe gingham, it's Roy Walker. The legend of the mist, Bob Mortimer. And finally, hey, let's get in the zone with Rhona Cameron. Right, now then we want some questions from you, the audience, the lovely audience. And who's the first one? It's the gentleman there with the heaving bosom. What's your name? What's your question?
Hello, my name's Matthew. Who does the team think is the uncoolest person in Britain?
Thank you, Matthew. Who does the team think is the uncoolest person in Britain? Chuck Berry? Bagpuss? Fanny Craddock? Who is it? Who? Matthew demands an answer. Sean, you've got something to say on this, haven't you?
Well, you know, at Christmas I thought who was very uncool was Johnny Lydon, actually.
Really? Why?
Because he likes butter a bit too much.
Oh, but we all like, but you know...
Nobody likes butter that much.
Why, who's the uncoolest person in Britain, in your mind?
The uncoolest person, I think, is Peter Mandelson.
Really? Who's he?
Yeah. Exactly. He's back. The old boomerang, no matter how many times they throw him out, he keeps coming back and wearing my old catchphrase suits.
Yeah. Does he really?
Yeah, they're all on eBay now.
Can I get one?
Yeah, you can get one.
How much?
To fit you. To you?
Yeah.
What?
Can I see you later
eBay?
on? Because I really want one of those catchphrase
Yeah,
suits.
I think it looked nice in stripes.
Yeah.
What was particular about a catchphrase suit?
It was old-fashioned.
Simple as that.
It's the same as me.
Say what you see.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bob, who's the uncoolest person in Britain?
I haven't a clue.
Neither have I.
I haven't a clue. I can't.
Is it Dora the Explorer?
Dora the Explorer's cool enough, but you know, big thing.
She's not cool.
I think Stephen Fry's cool. He don't make much of it.
Then let's say who's the coolest person. Come on, let's be positive.
Stephen Fry, I think he's pretty
cool, isn't he?
He's trying to get on his programme.
He's cool, though.
I mean, I don't think people are cool, really, you know.
Fonzie's cool.
I think the things people make or do are cool.
Yeah.
And I think dogs are cool, the way they look at you. Do you know what I mean? That's
fluffy
cool.
dogs.
They don't make a great big effort. Even the Dalmatian with its spots doesn't do it deliberately.
That's cool, isn't it?
Carrots are cool.
Yeah.
Crisp and orange.
Dogs have got better haircuts. You know, quite obviously. Rhona, who's cool? Who's uncool?
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with the expression cool. I don't think I'd associate myself with someone who used this word in their everyday language. I'd be suspicious of them, unless, as Sean said, it was, of course, the Fonz. Yeah. Outside of that, I'm uncomfortable with the word cool. If I ever caught myself saying it, I think I should be punished. However, I do notice that, over the last 5-6 years, there's a fashion of the young men on the street wearing their trousers down and the pants showing.
Yeah, like
quite a
Got
bit.
One.
Yeah.
He does that, doesn't he?
I can only think this is an attempt to be, inverted commas, cool, and I think it's.
Belts.
Not like it just looks like incontinence or something, and I just think it's really
wrong,
silly.
isn't it?
It's really wrong. I know
Very
where it
wrong.
derives from and everything, but it's just wrong.
Where does it derive from?
It comes from prison, yeah. It's mostly a black street thing. It came from the prisons because, standard in America, because standard issue clothing in prison never fitted people, you see, so they would just fall down, and then it became sort of streetwear in the States, and then it came over here. And it's mostly young black men, but I have noticed some of the younger members of the lesbian community are adopting this fashion. I'm very alarmed to see this.
I'm alarmed that you said that, Rhona.
think that's very uncool. Anyone that does that, I think it's really uncool.
In prison,
very
don't they
uncool.
wear orange suits?
Yeah, well, forget about that,
That's
Sean. Let's
death
move
row.
on. Anyway, I
Hey,
think
keep me out of it, Sean, okay?
Yeah, I'll keep you all out of it. The uncoolest person in the world is P. Diddley, without doubt. Next question from the Weaver.
My name's Kate. Can the team remember their most embarrassing haircut?
Can the team remember their most embarrassing haircut? I had a haircut which was like a church steeple, you know, like it was pointed. And whenever the bell rang, little people would run into my mouth. So I went back to the editor. I said, like, you know, they keep running in. He'd moved. Anyway, Bob, I know you've had a bell-shaped haircut, haven't you?
I've had a bell, yeah.
Was that embarrassing?
I mean, the worst one I had, in the 70s, I had that one where I had 2 yellow, like, bananas, you know, like, over here.
The sellotaped them on?
No, I dyed it, bleached it yellow down there, like 2 bananas, right?
Yeah.
That's
Problem
quite cool.
was, monkeys kept jumping on my head.
Trying to grab them.
Trying to grab at the nanas.
Roy, you silver fox, with your silverish hair,
Yeah.
looking great. You had a full head of hair for your aged years.
Oh, thank you.
'Cause it's quite thick and lustrous, isn't it? Tell me about some embarrassing haircuts that you've had. Have you had it permed?
I had one when I was a kid at school. I had the first one to have a sort of crew cut. And
That's
I went
cool.
to the barber and I had this crew cut, but they didn't comb it straight back, so we had a sort of way. Well, set it on fire. Would you remember that, Bob?
They set your hair on fire?
Yeah, with a candle, and then you sort of shaped it yourself and shaved it.
Oh, the troubles in Ireland, eh? Will they ever go away?
Sean, with your scruffy ne'er-do-well haircut.
I didn't need
and
to
your,
put...
And your beard as well, that's attached.
Are you,
like a strap.
hoping to get some commentary work on the radio? 'Cause you're really
No, I'm just
explaining
describing
everything.
to the ladies and gentlemen that are listening.
Well, unlike-
about, you must have had some embarrassing haircuts.
Unlike Bob, I didn't need bananas because I've always looked kind of like a monkey anyway. So monkeys just attacked me and some of them loved me.
Did you ever go in and say, well, can you do my hair like a chimp?
No,
Or was it just natural?
I said gorilla, please. I used to have a haircut. Remember that band, The Alarm?
Yeah?
Yeah. No one...
Welsh. Welsh lads.
and the
Well, you
hair
can't
like
blame
that.
them.
Yeah, a bit like Robert Smith, but not as cool as that. But I used to have hair like that where I basically get up in the morning and do that with my hand. Please describe it, because you're good at that.
Well, you're mushing it up, you're making it circular. So you had an embarrassing haircut that sprung out like The Alarm.
But no little people came out of it.
Rhona, what's the most embarrassing haircut you've ever had?
I've had problems with my hair all my life. So I was never over the Fonz. And I was never over Elvis. And like many 80s lesbians, I wore a quiff that I got from the barber's. And it was basically shaved up the side, my hair, like that. And I had a massive quiff. And it was really complicated because I had to melt this thing called black and white, which is like a coconutty kind of hair
I know
product.
the stuff. So you had your hair done like, what's that woman,
Yeah,
TJ Hooker, what's she called?
KD Lang.
KD
No,
Lang,
she
yeah.
had it done. She had it done after me. But what really annoyed me was that when she came along, I suppose people thought that might have been an original look, but like every single person I knew up north had their hair like that. So it's just a massive big man's quiff. And I just thought that was quite normal as a young woman to have a massive big man's quiff. And I didn't realise I was about 37 that it wasn't acceptable.
Well,
So-
it looks lovely. It looks like a Bilberry now.
Fonz was
Lovely.
50 and he still had it.
It's true. But he was a man, so it was kind of all right.
And that's how you get a good haircut. Let's have the next question from the man there with bacon on his face.
Hi, my name's Alan. Does the team have the ultimate holiday disaster story?
Does the team have an ultimate holiday disaster story? Maybe when stallions broke free from the shackles in the bowels of the ship. Roy, you know,
What broke free?
stallions, or, you know, the apes or bears or whatever, you know, on the plane, perhaps when, or the
Yeah.
Titanic.
Oh, on Titanic,
Have you ever been on the Titanic, Roy?
No, I haven't. No, I've met the last man to see the Titanic underneath
Really?
the water, and the last man to see it on the sea, above the waves.
And who was that? Neptune.
Yeah. It's God, actually, or something like that. No. Holiday, we have this Irish sort of airline. Went on one of their holidays once, you know, pre-organised 35 days, and 7 nights.
Where did you go and why was it so bad?
Only to Dublin, and it took
Where did you go from, Dublin?
5 hours. Yeah. So we did some crop spraying and then back to Dublin.
That sounds like a good holiday.
I lost my luggage as well.
Sean, another Irishman from...
You had a crop spraying on it.
Sean, tell me about your bad holiday experience.
Well, no, this isn't a joke, but I was in the tsunami. I was in Sri Lanka, and yeah, I know you're thinking, no, I'm not going to make fun of that. That actually did happen. And I'm also dyslexic, so when the tsunami came, I thought they meant that dessert. So I went running up to the restaurant. I was very disappointed. But the one thing, I know it sounds like a really negative story, but we were told there was another tsunami coming at 3 o'clock, which never did, which was a bit of a disappointment. But we all had our cameras ready. But we were pretty much told we had an hour left to live. And just to be positive, when you've got an hour left to live, you think your life flashes before you, but it doesn't. What actually happens is one thought stays in your head. And that thought is, what have I left in my house which is going to embarrass me after I'm dead?
Rhona.
Well, it's hard to top the tsunami, I'm sure you'll agree. That should have maybe gone last. But
I was in
maybe
China for the earthquake as well.
Okay, that's pretty bad. A couple of years ago, I was in Corsica on holiday with my friend, and we decided to do a private boat hire with this nice big white expensive boat that we decided to go across to the day to Sardinia. And on the way I did some water skiing, and the guy didn't speak much English, and he was driving the boat. He owned the boat and he rented it out, and he was with his wife, and the whole package was they drove you over to Sardinia, you went to a nice island restaurant, and I was water skiing, but I didn't have a wetsuit, and I water skied in my bikini, and actually I was quite bored because I'm actually not bad at water skiing, and I couldn't get the guy's attention to stop, and my back was getting sore, so I thought, well, I'll just slow down. So I did that thing where I just went down on my knees, sort of my bum skimmed along the water, and I didn't think about it at the time, but I didn't realise, of course, now that not wearing a wetsuit does mean you give yourself an enema without knowing. And I basically got back on the boat, and everything was fine for a while, and I asked him to go really fast because I was really excited to go over the waves. I was bouncing up and down, and I was going faster, faster. I was going about 70 miles an hour, and it slammed down, and I could hardly speak, and then suddenly just...
I've done that myself, and I wasn't even at sea.
My worst holiday, Vic, is sadly, it's a little bit to do with the same sort of thing. I went to the World Cup in 1982, and there's about 200 England fans just sharing a campsite, and they just dug a pit for your number twos and put some boards over it with a hole. And I bent down...
In the middle of the pitch.
And I bent down and dropped the car keys into it. And, you know, it was about 3 days in, and I had to get in there, right? I had to get in there and retrieve them. No, I didn't find them because someone pointed out that I didn't have a car.
What about a magnet? Didn't you think of a magnet? No?
I didn't know what Spanish for magnet was, otherwise there was a lot of magnet shops knocking about, right? if I knew known Spanish for magnet.
Magnets are us.
That is a good shot, Roy. But the next question comes from from the lady there, the lady at the cockle stall.
My name's Kate. Does the team have a wish or a goal that they'd like to achieve before they die?
Does the team have a wish or a goal they'd like to achieve before they die? I, personally, would like to harness the power of salt and make it do what I command. And I can see you, Sean, looking at me with a raised eyebrow.
No, what do you want salt to do?
Just to do what I want it to do and fight pepper. You get rid of pepper once and for all. Sean, you must have a goal or a wish, something that you want to do?
Well,
mine's just as a bye-bye.
I'd like to maybe score a goal.
Score a goal for whom?
Scissor kick.
A football team?
A football team.
Oh, that's lovely. How about you, Rhona?
A mixture, I suppose, of kind of nice, simple things. Like, I'd quite like to live opposite a golf course and play a bit of golf every day. Something
nice.
Boring and sedate like that. But, you know, I'm 43, so you start thinking like that.
Roy, what would you want to do before you perish?
Yeah, well, I live in an apartment.
You live where?
I live in an apartment, and believe it or not, there's an undertaker above me and...
Devil.
And, no.
Hell.
Yeah, you're right. He's a priest, yeah. He lives underneath me, and my goal...
But you're fairly nicely set up, aren't you?
would be not to meet them for a while.
Bob, what would you like to achieve?
I'd like to grow or make, I think probably develop is the word I'm going to actually plump for. I'd like to develop a turtle with the face of that bloke off the Halifax ads.
Which one?
Oh, I know him, yeah.
The one with the specs, not the little one.
But he is quite like a turtle, isn't he?
So, well, you know, still, let's
If you bought a turtle or terrapin, or even a tortoise, and his head popped out, I think you'd be quite pleasantly surprised.
I'd like to grow the longest carrot ever as well. 23 foot is the current record.
Yeah, all right then. You know, forget about that. That's never going to happen.
It will never happen.
There used to be an undertaker's where we used to live in Dublin, and beside it was a bookies called Dead Cert, which I thought was a bit insensitive.
It is. Let's have the next question from the lady there with the no nukes placard.
Hi, my name is Karen. Has the team ever won anything substantial by gambling or betting?
Has the team ever won anything substantial by gambling or betting? Lottery or pottery? Blackjack or flapjack? What say you, Rhona?
We won some salad servers. I remember that in a mini badminton set in Blackpool in 1977. My family and I, and that's the only thing that we've ever won or I've ever won in any terms of gambling.
What a sad life.
It is, isn't it?
But you know, whenever you use those salad servers,
I do. I think my mind casts back to some very happy times.
Roy, you must have won you look like a gambler.
No.
I bet you spent a long time in Le Casino de la Mer. Gambling with Poseidon on clams.
Next to the Titanic.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a gambler. I have a friend who fancies himself as a gambler. His lucky number is 17,342. He never wins.
Do you ever use that number?
I have 22,460 is my lucky number, but that's also my Ernie number.
Coincidentally, that's Bob's lucky number.
It's a useless one, though, isn't it?
You're
you
not
just
a gambler.
can't let go of it.
No.
You're not a gambler, are you, Bob?
I am. Well, the only thing I've ever won, I don't know if you remember them, right? Back up north, I won the meat draw once.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was about...
It was Sunday morning.
Yeah, about 19, and there was four of us, four lads, and we won a leg of lamb.
Brilliant.
And there's four of you, what do you do with it?
Ring me.
Ring you, and you'll rip it apart for us.
No. No,
it's just a hard thing to divide, but it was certainly the most substantial.
Well, if there's
thing
four
I've
of you and it's one lamb, that's 4 legs each.
No, it's just one leg of lamb.
Just one.
Well, that don't work. Sean, gambling and you?
No.
A marriage made in heaven?
There's not that much difference from gambling and shoplifting, really, is there? So, in that sense, I've won substantially a lot during my childhood.
You've done well. Let's have the next question, and it's from the lady there smoking pot.
My name's Ali. Has the team ever given anything up, and if not, why not?
Has the team ever given anything up, and if not, why not?
She's so stoned, isn't she?
No, isn't she? She's so high. I gave up staring at people, you know, through the windows while they were doing the washing up. I used to creep round the back of the houses and look at them. But the looks that they gave me back made me really feel really guilty. So I stopped doing it. Rhona, you laughed at that, so you must have the same sort of experience.
I feel like I'm very happy. I'm just practicing talking slower today on the radio.
No, it does you good to talk quick on this show. Sean.
I
quit smoking in June, and I did smoke 60 a day, so I just hope I haven't caused...
60 pipes a day?
I just hope I haven't caused a credit crunch.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot
so
of
you
tax
gave
for
up
the
when?
government. 1st of June, and like around the 2nd of June, Gordon Brown's looking at the books going, seems to be missing loads of money here a week.
Right.
Well, I gave up smoking because the glamour seemed to go out of it when they stopped giving out the coupons.
Yeah, that was a big part of it.
You know, it was great. You know, I used to smoke 60 a day for about 2 years and get an
And how many coupons did you get with that?
You get an electric kettle.
Would you buy
for
10s?
coupons. No, I bought them 5.
You got what, an electric cow?
Yeah, electric kettle. But you lost a lung.
Bob, have you ever given anything up? You haven't, have you?
No, I've given up 100-metre sprint. recently. I've packed in that. My time's
100-yard sprint.
100-yard sprint. My time's went up to scratch. I've given up tin carrots. Don't taste out like carrots, do they? They've got the right colour. I've given up chatting up lasses.
Is this all at the same time, by the way, while you're running? You're eating the tin carrots. Hey, when I'm quitting
No,
all
I'm
this.
running towards the tin carrots for motivation.
Yeah, but...
And I know when I've eaten them, I might be able to buck the lass on account of the vitamins in the tin carrots. Tin stuff's all right, you know, right?
A woman went orange when she ate too many carrots. She died on the top of a bus. She was caught dead. Can you get caught dead? She was caught dead, found dead, on the top of a bus because she spent her life eating carrots and she went orange and then died.
What did she die of?
Carotene?
Ah.
Poisoning. Is it carotene?
Keratinitis?
Carotenosis, yes. Anyway, she died because of eating too many carrots. So let's move on to the next question, and it's to the lady there covered in tattoos of what appear to be washing machines, are they?
My name's George. Does the team think they could ever have a career in politics?
Does the team think they could have a career in politics? I'd like to be in charge of the fisheries if it was, you know, if I could get a chance. If I was only given the chance. Because I think they've got the best costumes. Haven't they? You know, you like look sort of like your cod outfit and that. Couldn't you wear that? Rhona?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
right.
Looking casual there. Wouldn't you like to be in politics?
Yeah, I would. I've actually considered it quite seriously. I would like to be in politics, yeah.
What would you like to do?
It's hard to know what party, though, because I feel I'm probably too working class for New Labour.
Oh,
So,
come on, you're not that common. What department do you think you
and,
could head?
Oh, let me think. I'd quite like to be Mayor of London. Let's
Bob,
do it.
what department? Would you join me in the fisheries, or would you like to move somewhere else?
So I'd like to do special events and that, you know, make you know, big up Pancake Day. That kind of
That's nice, isn't it? Oh, hey, I tell you what, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Pancake Day. Whoever, you know, we forgot
St.
about
Swithin's Day just passes by, doesn't it?
that. Yeah. Now, what could we do to make Pancake Day a better place for everyone?
I think just have a day off so you can
Pancake
concentrate
hats.
fully on the pancake.
We should all concentrate on the pancake. 'Cause there's a lot of days, isn't there? Now, you got...
Bob is aware there is a Pancake Day already, though.
Yeah, there is, but let's make
There is Shrove Tuesday, yeah.
Shrove Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not much fuss made about it.
There's a lot of fuss made
Too
about...
much fireworks.
Mother's Day and-
There's a lot of fireworks now. There's a lot of Guy Fawkes. That goes on a lot longer than it used to.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Should maybe
finish soon,
cut
isn't
back
it?
on that.
And extend the pancake
Yeah,
period,
exactly.
yeah.
'Cause it's a bit-
We might have a pancake week.
I know dogs would be a lot happier.
Who would be?
Dogs.
There would be this, because it's such a gentle sound as the pancake
Yeah.
drops after it's been toasted.
Just putting that lemon on.
Yeah.
Margie, I'm looking forward to fireworks tonight, nevertheless.
Yeah, I am too. What about having...
Pancakes have got very thick these days, Vic, and
They're very
that's
thick.
something else. I'd bring back the thinner pancake. My mum used to say you should be able to spit through it.
What about...
She didn't actually spit through them. She'd say you should be able to, but she'd leave it. Oh, I wonder if I could. So we just did the test we used to use was, can you see through it? On the basis that if you can see through it, you can probably gob through it.
Sounds okay to me.
You would sing through it while you were lifting it in the air, yeah?
No, she put in a plate, you know.
What kind of plates did you
Let's
have?
see if we can still see our mum cooking pancakes. We used to have 8. They were the pancake day was a much bigger deal then.
Yeah.
That's more
So-
of a crepe you're
Right,
describing.
Yeah.
More of a crepe than a pancake.
I thought it was more of an omelette.
A
No,
crepe.
it's a
Oh,
crepe.
forget crepes.
Just
Ro-
crap on the brain.
What about having Dynamo Day? When, you know, you take your dynamos off your bikes and put them on your faces, for God's sake, and see how your face works with that sort of...
That's got my blood.
yeah, well, come on, let's have it. Next question. That Neanderthal lady there.
My name's Hannah. Does the team have a hero?
Does the team have a hero? Micro boy, electro-touching man, woman?
Yeah, I don't have a hero because I'm not 11 years of age, but...
Oh, get you, ducky. Rhona, who's your hero?
Well, probably somebody like Tony Benn. He's a really good man. I've
Mr. Ben.
I've always loved him. Yeah, I was never a Mr. Ben. I never got Mr. Ben. More of a Mary.
Mr. Ben's cool.
More of a Mary
There's a
Monroe
cool
Midge.
bloke, Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got up one morning,
He-
out my closet, he was in there trying on all my clothes.
Bob, who's your hero?
Barack Obama because he's black.
Yay! What about Patsy Palmer, the new president of his opponent? What's she called? Is it Patsy Palmer?
Patsy Palmer's in the American presidential race.
She's the mayoress of Walford.
Right, well, we'll finish off now with the final question, and it's my personal question. Does the team think that it should be just the realm of the rich to serve fabric conditioner at cocktail parties and sprinkle glitter on puddings? Or can it be there for peasants as well, like us? Rhona!
I think that this is unfair, that this is just for the select few. I'd like now to quote one of the old traditional songs of the labour movement.
Yeah.
You know, hearts starve as well as minds. Give us bread, but give us roses.
Oh, she's struggling, but she got a point across. Am I wrong? Has no one ever drank fabric conditioner?
You're wrong, Vic.
I think it's called Bailey's, Vic. It's just, you're a little drunk when you had it.
That's what I'm talking about, Bailey's.
Have you been putting Bailey's in your washing? I don't know what to serve it, you know, like, it's a lovely thought, drinking fabric conditioner, but it ain't real, is it? I mean, it's because of its creamy consistency you're enticed.
I am enticed by it. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, I think we've probably come to the end of our questioning for this programme. Well, my ladies, I hope you've accepted the majority of tonight's data for what it is: tinfoil, spouted from the mouths of a bunch of half-witted bum-scruddlers. I know I am. Good night.